Welcome, wild things, of kingdoms, familias of all fucking ages, types, and species. I'm talking about invertebrates, vertebrates, furry people, scaly people, aquatic people, plains people, fucking forest people, jungle people. All you guys, I don't have to say your names. You know who you are. You're always welcome. Fucking humans. We don't really, they gotta show up to this one because this one is it's kind of about these human guys. You're gonna get a kick out of this. Anyway, humans, fucking hurry up. Anyways, you guys, check this shit out. Welcome to another episode of One Shots with Kyra. Once again, I'm your hostess with the mostest, Kyra, serving you up another tall order. So guys, check this out, man. So I guess it was last night, early morning, whichever one. You know how time is. You never know these days. It was basically nighttime, any way you want to slice it. The fucking sun had yet to rise. The moon was still up in the sky. It was all darkness, just the way I like it. So I'm doing my thing, taking out the trash, so to speak, conversing with the neighbors on the way out, verbally speaking. And, I'm just walking my beat, going down the sidewalks with my trusty lightsaber. Bam, am I like the only fucking Jedi in the city? I haven't seen another one yet. I've only seen myself. I know there's gotta be more. Maybe they're hiding for good reason. I get it. But there's gotta be some Jedi, some Sith. I'm not, something. I'm basically saying Force users. I don't care what they identify, Jedi, Sith, whatever, fuck it. Am I the only Force user in this fucking city with a lightsaber? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I haven't seen any others. I have seen glimpses, traces of what may be, specifically on the subway yesterday morning. It wasn't, I might have met a person who didn't exactly have a combat lightsaber, but it was a trace of saber nonetheless. But I digress. Going back to this fucking story, man. So I'm walking my beat, just twirling the saber, getting some experience points in. Not a lot, just, enough to fucking yada yada. And I'm doing my thing. And all of a sudden, I come across this mural that I've never seen before. I've seen some murals before, and I believe I covered them in previous comedy episodes. Remember the great debate of MLK Jr. versus Michael Jackson, and someone clearly won that one. Someone clearly won, dude. Jesus, you can't go up against the Moonwalker. He's like worldwide. No offense to MLK Jr., he's only local big. I believe another comedian by the name of Kevin Hart, he would call MLK Jr. a lab. You know what I'm saying? Not to be confused with the Labrador Retriever. I'm not calling MLK Jr. a dog or anything like that, even though he is from the dirty side. You know how they are. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Hart would label. I'm using Kevin Hart's own fucking, how you say, dictionary system, how you describe a thing. A lab is a local lab. I'm not gonna say the rest. You know what it is. That would be what MLK Jr. was in comparison to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson did it worldwide. This is not a diss. I'm just fucking telling you how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's just what it is. Like, lions or labs to their own country. In Africa, you know, you don't see fucking lions in North America. You used to. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it was a long time ago. But I'm saying these days, you don't see lions in fucking North America. That's an African thing. They're labs. Lions are labs to Africa, duh. But you see dogs everywhere. You see dogs in North America, South America, Africa. Dogs are not labs. Some dogs are labs, you know, like Labrador retrievers, but we're not talking about them. We're talking about localized bitches. Dogs are not labs. Dogs are worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Worldwide, like Pit Bull. You know, pit bulls are everywhere. But anyway, back to the story, you guys. So I'm doing my thing and I see this mural. Just to let you guys know, MLK Jr., he's doing fine, okay? So sure, he lost that election to him. They put him too close to the moonwalker. That was a problem. You can't put, you know, anybody you put next to the moonwalker, they're gonna get fucking iced. That's just the power of the MJ, man. You can't do it. It didn't matter if it was fucking MLK Jr. It wouldn't have mattered if it was fucking Van Damme, Steven Seagal, Darth Vader himself, possibly. I don't know, man. Darth Vader's pretty strong. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, anyone you put against the moonwalker is gonna get iced. It was, you know, fucking, that's just how it was. Listen, you guys, for all you guys feeling a little salty, a little sad, don't worry. MLK Jr. is alive and well across the street. I saw him like a few months ago. He has another mural. Nobody touched it. It's gonna be fine. Okay, back to the story. So, you know, I'm doing my thing and I see this mural I've never seen before. It's a fucking mural of the legendary Mr. freaking T. You guys remember Mr. T from like the 80s? You know what I'm saying? He teamed up with Hulk Hogan in his debut fucking match. I don't know if he had any other matches before that. Maybe he had some dark matches. I don't know. All I know is this was like his debut. Was it his debut television match at the Madison Square Garden? He gotta fucking fact check me on this one. All I know was he came out fucking super strong with the one, the only, the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania, running wild for life, forever, bro. So anyway, dude, this is like Hulk Hogan's old tag team partner. If you didn't know, now you know. I believe they were possibly going up against Zeus, you know, you know, it's like Mr. T Hogan versus Zeus. I can't remember who Zeus's tag team partner was. Was it Piper? Was it Mr. Ornendorf, Mr. Wonderful? I can't remember. We'll figure it out later. But all I do know is Mr. T and Hogan, they were tag team partners for a brief moment before they split up, and Hogan did his thing and Mr. T did his thing. But that was the origin of Mr. T. That's how he started. He started pretty strong, man. You can't get any higher than that. So anyway, that's who that guy is. And I'm passing this thing and I'm like, holy shit, I've never seen this before. It's fucking Mr. T. And I'm like, well, I guess I gotta do a video. Cause, wow. You know what I'm saying? So I did a video, but that's not what's important. You're about to see the video coming up. I wouldn't release it now. I'm making this video right now, so I can't do it right now. I can pause the video, then, you know what? No. Yeah, but I will lose my train of thought, so I gotta keep rolling, and then I'll upload the video right after this, you know, yada yada. So anyway, I'm doing the video, but that's not what's important. What's important was the mural to the left of Mr. T. What this video right now that you're listening to, it's not really video, it's an audio, but whatever. This audio presentation that you're listening to right now, The mural next door to Mr. T is what this situation is about, because residing right next door to Mr. T was another mural depicting all the ancient African gods and goddesses. What were their names again? The Ogon, the Ocean something. You listen, you guys. No offense to the ancient African gods and goddesses of yore. I never had any beef with them. I still don't really have any beef with them now. However, one of their representatives from Brooklyn many years ago. Wow. You gotta blame this guy for your horrible PR right now, because this guy might have fucked their shit up. Let me tell you a story. Way back in the day, from Lynch Wentz, I don't like the name, cause fuck them. I spent too much time there, was trying to get out there when I got there my whole life, yada yada yada. Anyway, I'll use some names just so you know exactly who I'm talking about. A long time ago, I went to this educational learning conference at a school called Georgia State University, man. I don't remember exactly what the conference was called or whatever, but it was specifically a conference about the ancient African gods and goddesses, and they had a whole fucking panel of speakers on the stages. Don't ask me their names, I don't remember. A bunch of, African/black people, I guess, whatever they were identifying as the moment. Those were all the people speaking. It was some dudes, it was some dudettes, they all had center stage. They were all doing their thing. Of course, I was in the audience, surrounded by my peers, the audience members. And man, let me tell you, there was this one fucking speaker, an older gentleman by way of Brooklyn. He made sure he let us all know where he was from. Brooklyn, we all remember. So anyway, this old dude from Brooklyn, black guy, I guess, or not African. He wasn't from Africa, totally black American guy. So this black American guy from Brooklyn at the freaking African God seminar, who was explaining all the Ogons, yada yada yada. I believe he was saying stuff like, if your mom had a C-section, then your kid is a demon by default because they didn't pass through the portal or whatever. Yeah, we remember. So anyway, we don't remember everything he was saying, but there were some key highlights, So anyway, he was saying, yeah, dude, if your kids had a C-section that were here, they're fucking demons. Your mom's a demon. Everybody's a demon. This, demon, that. Yada, yada, yada. So anyway, this guy possibly might have been the worst PR person for the ancient African gods and goddesses, because everybody in the audience, they were just groaning and moaning like, oh my God, what is this guy saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody was looking at me like I was supposed to say something. I'm like, bro, they're not paying me any money to say shit. I'm just like you guys. I'm just here for the show. Maybe if they would have paid me some money. I do believe at one point I got a little froggy and I rose up from my buttocks and I put my finger in the air to ask a question, and they were gonna pass me the mic, but something happened and the mic didn't get, I think they ran out of time or something happened. And they just didn't get a chance to pass the mic. They knew what was gonna happen. I was gonna roast them and it was gonna be the end of the show, and they didn't want that, so yada yada yada. Anyway, what the point is, I believe maybe it was because of this guy, their horrible PR person, old dude, black guy from Brooklyn. It's possible that his PR campaign was so bad that this African gods and goddess mural that lives right next door to Mr. T, currently in New York, it's possible that they got erased because of this guy. Because I'm passing by this mural. Mr. T is standing tall, just magnificent, shining like a diamond, shining bright like a diamond. Rihanna said it best. On the other side, right next door, you got these African gods and goddesses, and I guess they didn't make the cut because they got erased. There's a giant blemish. You'll see it. It's probably gonna be the thumbnail for this video. Just a giant fucking hole where the beauty used to be, and I'm just looking at him. I'm like, wow, that's unfortunate, man. This mural, it was so nice, educational even. You're kind of looking like, oh, who is this supposed to be? Maybe you can learn something. Where they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So you're looking at the picture and you're getting 1,000 words out of it. But now, a lot of those words have been erased because somebody erased it. I don't know who. But it's possible they just had some very bad PR and a lot of people got angry, and there were some side effects that resulted from that espionage, from that escapade. I don't know, whatever. I'm just throwing out theories there. I wasn't there to see the destruction, yada yada yada, just throwing out some theories. But I'm looking at this thing and then I'm thinking, wait a second, is this like a historical metaphor? Because so they say, once again, I wasn't there to confirm or deny. But when you're in school, they tell you to read, and you're reading all the books and all the history books. You remember how, I guess in Egypt or whatever, there was Sphinx and pyramids and whatnot. I guess more so specifically the Sphinx. I believe I heard it on a Nas song before anybody in school taught. Yeah, I think Nas might have got to me first. I don't know. Nas might have beat the teachers on this one. I believe the song was I Can by Nas. Don't ask me about the album right now. You figure it out. But I believe Nas was the one telling me before any other teacher told me, yeah, dude, there was freaking kingdoms in Africa, Timbuktu and Kush and whatnot, and there used to be sphinxes and stuff, and they shot up all the faces, cause yada yada yada. And I was thinking, whoa, hey Nas, is this another one of those examples where there was a freaking thing here and then somebody got a little jelly and they shot up all the faces, so you can't really make out what it was, but you knew it was something awesome at one point, but now it's just oh, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Hey Nas, is that was? Is this one of these things? Anyway, that's what I was thinking when I was looking at this thing. I was oh man, wow, I wonder if there's one of those situations where someone got a little jelly and then this happened. Well, there you go. So anyway, that's all I want to say in this video. That's all I want to say. That's all I wanted to say. I had to make a video. It's been a while, man. It's been a while since I had a shot. I know you guys are thirsty. I know, man. So I'm giving you guys a shot. I'm trying not to give you any bottles. We're already going overtime. It's been 18 minutes. It's a lot longer than I expected. Not too long, but I don't want to go to 20. It might go to 20. Don't want to go to 30, definitely. So I'm going to end it here, you guys. I hope your whistle has been satisfied. I hope your whistle is wet. My whistle's definitely wet. I hope you're wet. I know you're not soaking. This is just, how they used to say in the church, we're not trying to get you full. We're just giving you a little bit to get by. What kind of fucking logic is that? You go to a church, you're seeking spiritual salvation and whatnot. The Baptists, only the Baptists. I never heard this in any other fucking church. Good God. You know how it was when you were forced to go to the Baptist church when you were a kid, just fucking, oh, really, these motherfuckers again? Oh, don't teach us shit. You go to the same place every fucking Sunday, same shit, a little, yeah, it's like a scam. It's like a fucking pyramid scam. Oh my God, they give you a little bit, so yeah, they're like drug dealers, these Baptists. You know what I'm saying? They give you a little bit to get hooked, and then they're like, come on back next Sunday, we'll give you a little bit more. They never really give you the full experience. They just keep giving you a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit. That's how they make their money. Anyway, whatever. Hustle is a hustle, I guess. But yeah, man, I kind of lost my train of thought, but it's just like, what kind of a lesson plan, what kind of a mantra is that? We're not trying to get you full, we're just giving you a little bit to get by. They used to say that every fucking, what was that, communion time, first Sunday something. Ice Cube made a movie. Did Ice Cube make a movie named First Sunday? Was that Ice Cube? I could be wrong, I don't know. Anyway, what I'm saying, was Mike Epps there too? Okay, so what I'm saying, I know Chris Tucker wasn't there. He's not doing those movies anymore. But what I'm saying is this. What a horrible mantra to live by. We're not trying to fill you up. We're just giving you a little bit to get by. I don't know, man. That sounds like a loser fucking mentality to me. That sounds like something a loser would say, like, you know you're not gonna win. So it's just like, oh, well, we know we're not gonna win. So we're just giving you a little bit. Don't ask for too much. We don't got it over here. You know what I'm saying? What is that? No other fucking religion has that mentality except the freaking Baptists. They're the only ones like that. You go to a fucking Catholic church, good God. Wow, they fucking fill you up. I'm not trying to start any holy wars or anything. I'm just doing a little comparison and contrast. Remember when we were in school and they were like, compare and contrast? You remember grade school? They were like, hey, comparison and contrast. Hey, so I'm just comparison and contrasting over here. Don't fucking get mad at me. But dude, go anywhere else. Good God, anywhere. They give you enough to fill you up. Have you heard of these Hare Krishnas? Good God. Have you heard of the Hare Krishnas? I'm not advocating for the Hare Krishnas or anything, but fuck, when they throw down, they fucking throw down. They definitely give you enough to fill you up. I have an EBT card, so I never need anything. I'm always just like, no thank you, Hare Krishna, I'm good. I don't, give it to the next guy. I got it, cause I have a card. I'm paid in full, like Eric B. and Rakim. So don't worry about me, but pay it forward. But I'm just saying, those guys will fucking fill you up. Oh my God, they always have food. What's up with the Baptists? Why they never have nothing? They never have nothing. Anyway, if they can't even fucking fill you up, can they fill your soul up? I don't know, man. It's looking unlikely. Alright, I gotta get out of here. It's already 22 minutes. The Baptists are making me go to overtime, but that's another Baptist tradition. Good God. If they tell you we're getting out of church in 5 minutes, 15 minutes, oh, we're about to leave, oh no, another 20 minutes, oh, we're still here. What the fuck, dude? You're killing me. So anyway, maybe I pick up these bad habits from the Baptists of going a little overtime. Never know. Anyway, this is definitely it. I'm out of here, you guys. Hope your whistle is wet. It's definitely a little moist if it wasn't. It's definitely moist now. I know I got you wet. So anyway, you're moist. I'm moist. Let's fucking get out of here because I got some videos to post in worlds elsewhere. Once again, this has been your barkeep, Kyra. And I'll see you in the next thrilling adventure. Oh.